Hey everyone, today I will be tutoring you on learned helplessness. I believe that one of the best learning methods is by showing or telling an example, so that is what I will do. Now picture this story. It is about an elephant. When the elephant was a tiny little baby, a rope would be tied around his legs to hold him back, and even though the elephant tries to get out, he still isn't strong enough to get out of that rope. However, as he got older and physically grew, he could easily break out of that rope. But since he tried so much when he was younger and never succeeded, it led to the elephant giving up and not trying anymore. As we know, elephants have amazing abilities, and in reality, of course, an elephant could easily break free from a rope without even realizing. But for this elephant, since he never believed he could, especially after trying since he was a baby, he never did. The learned behavior the elephant was experiencing, the belief that he could never escape from the rope, would be called learned helplessness. It is a belief that you cannot control a situation and nothing you do will fix your situation, leading to a person believing you are out of control, meaning they do not have power to make changes. Some of these symptoms of this concept would be failure to ask for help, frustration, giving up, lack of motivation, and procrastination, which after a while, your life will start to feel like a vicious cycle. The highlight fact that I learned about my topic would be that a series of uncontrollable events is what creates a state of learned helplessness. I highlight this fact because it shows how a lack of control over repetitive, negative experiences can lead people to stop trying, and it can overcome them, even when change is possible. And this leads to my personal experience of learned helplessness, and it was back in quarantine. It was the first time I had ever experienced depression. I never knew what caused it because after being depressed and such a pessimistic person for so many months and not seeing a change, it unmotivated me. In return, this made me feel powerless over my mental health, which was also a big factor in me feeling unmotivated. My life had felt like a vicious cycle at that point, a cycle I would never and could never find out how to escape. Thankfully, after many months, I slowly realized I could do something to change this cycle and gradually began to try new things. I noticed that what made me the happiest was being outdoors again and hanging out with my loved ones. After I overcame this, I realized what was bad for my mental health was feeling so isolated and constantly inside my home every day, which was what made me feel like I was living in a cycle. It sounds like this was easy to overcome, but it was far from easy. I learned that the first step of getting out of learned helplessness state is to notice you are even in it. I'm sure after learning about learned helplessness, many of us have realized there has been a moment in our lives where we have also experienced this. Feel free to share any of your experiences with my topic.